teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, those who belong to the field of science, religion, spirituality and engineering, the most honorable present Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Reverend fathers and mothers, honorable doctors and ministers, respected advocates, advertisers, administrators and advisors. I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, heartily cordially welcome all of you. Dear friends, all of you are listening the truth of spiritual scientist. Actually, research is the true field of all the fields of economy, politics, society. But how to start the research? How we can become the true researcher? It is really a matter of research. If you want to be the true researcher, true scientist, then that is the unrelenting, untiring struggle of the soul in searching the super soul. After the reunion of this soul with that super spiritual power of God or Lord is the true research. He is the true scientist. Dear friends, we have become puppet in the world. This materialism has totally overpowered on us. Never leave our soul alone to find the truth of the researchers, the truth of science and spirituality. That is the great, that is the most biggest trouble for the soul in the journey of the truth. Our soul faces obstacles, hindrances, difficulties in the lack of the presence of Lord. If we have the supreme guidance and supervision of our intellectual insight of the Lord, then we can know the truth of science and spirituality. Both these are the two sides of one coin. When a person starts research in science, then he knows very well that he has entered into the ocean of unlimited sources and means. So for finding out, for creating out some resultant, something outcome from the biggest ocean is really a troublesome job. So dear friends, it becomes easy in the presence of the guidance of our internal supervisor. If we are the true researcher and spiritual scientist, then we must go through the holy words of our holy scriptures of Holy Land. God Himself says He resides at that place where there is no availability of sound and light even. What an amazing truth behind it. Dear friends, if we start researching in science, then this research takes us towards the true research of soul. Likely that we are using a numberless services, programs, online programs in the form of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We know how to play these social sites. We know how to research through the websites. We know how to find out anything from Google search engines. But research is the field, true field, in which we try to gain the history, past of the inventors, inventive things and innovative objects. Then we reach at the height of the thought that the starters and beginners, initiators, those who came first on this land, those who were known as the starter, founder, establisher of the missions, they became the victim of sorrows, weaknesses, shortcomings, flaws, but they fought their war bravely. By being, they got winning. Dear friends, time to time, everyone is to face different type of circumstances. Circumstances are not the same. Conditions, positions, situations are not the same. Every moment is changeable, temporary. In this world, in this materialistic world, in which we are spending our life, we are spending our time, it is changeable, temporary, unfixed. Nothing is stable and nothing is permanent in it. But it means not that we are not to spend our time satisfactorily, because it is the will, wish and win of God, skill of God. As we have different skills for spending, for doing any kind of work professionally, and we learn different type of skills, manners, styles, likely that how this soul can conduct with God, how this soul can reunion with that super spiritual power of Lord, it is not less than a skill. It is also a method. So that method is method of meditation, which is required essentially, necessarily by the true researchers, by the spiritual scientists. Dear friends, if we meditate and we repeat the God's words, holy words of God, then these words takes our intuition and intellect towards the truth, from where our soul has come initially and ultimately where our soul will reaches. So it's initiation, then unification, ultimately its destination. This is the great journey. For the completion of this worldly journey happily, a man never think, expect and desire for the happinesses, but it should be the subject of It should be the subject of God or Lord. Whenever we go through the history, whenever we research the personalities, those who came on this earth and they set up, founded something different for the human beings. They were truly the personalities, those who struggled hard. It was not the bed of roses for them, but it was really uncomfortable. And we can say they spent the life of bed of thorns. We can take the example of the lotus, which is the most blooming flower and it has its own qualities, unique qualities. Qualities of the rose and qualities of the lily. Both the flowers have different qualities, but both qualities are found in the same flower, that is lotus. Thanks, dear brothers and sisters. Nice to listen, watch.